Welcome to Vidia Talk, where touching lives is our goal. We bring you interviews from fashion and fitness, dating and romance, divorce and its impacts, to health, beauty, nutrition, and news from around the world. Now, here's your host, Vivian Diamond.
Hi guys, welcome to Vidia Talk, where touching lives is our goal. Today we have a whole lot of exciting stuff for you guys. I can't wait for you guys to see what we have. Today we have a wonderful, great director, producer, screenwriter. He wears many hats. I don't know some of those, but he will tell us himself. Please welcome Mr. Don Okolo.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
You look good, Mr. Dan.
I'm always let me know, bro. I'm okay.
So do you work out? Do you like go?
No, at my age.
I mean, come on now. You're number 2.
I just eat less than I used to.
Okay, which is good.
Yes, I just eat less.
No, because you
but
really
I play tennis. I play tennis once in a while.
Because you lost a lot of weight over
Yes.
the period.
And there's a secret to it.
And what's the secret?
And of course, your audience have to pay me to get to tell me what the secret is.
Maybe next time you tell us the secret. And I also want to congratulate you on your award.
Yes.
For Pound of Flesh.
Pound of Flesh. Good year for us.
Yes. At the African Oscar, you won.
For best drama.
Best drama.
Yes, and then of course, previously with the Canada International Film Festival, we won for Rising Star. Yeah.
Awesome.
It was a good year for Pound of Flesh.
Yes, it's a very good year. Bayou City King.
Yeah, baby.
You hear the pause, right? That's a big one.
That's a big one.
And what is surprising is that the amount of casts involved. Are there about 60 something?
60 something people. Yeah, 60 some cast members. It's an ensemble, and because it's a series television, we would always expect that number of people to be involved. Not as many as 60, but sometimes it could be as more than that. But well, your story will have to determine, what the kind of casting it has to be. So, but I'm glad that we were able to pull it together.
I mean, I was on set for Bayou City King, which is it's pretty good. I mean, I learned so much on set. You always, as an actor, actress, you have to learn from whatever movie you act. You don't stay the same.
Yes, you don't stay the same. It's if it's a Don Okolo film, if it's a Kelechi film, like a film, if it's anybody's film, the intention is that you learn from that director and from every other person that is behind the camera, not just the two of them. And because you learn from just someone that is just there watching. There's always an idea.
Even the photographer.
I
like to learn from the photographer.
You learn. It's always a learning experience, and which is what drives me, and it compels me to be the best I can be as a director.
Now, being a filmmaker for over 20 years, I've seen the way you look at actors on set, kind of trying to figure them out.
Yes.
You did that with me too. Like at Bayou City King. First audition, first day ever seeing Don Okolo, and I got the role.
Yeah.
You looked at me like you sent one of the directors, one of the board members to talk to me to play a part.
It wasn't because you're pretty. No. I was looking at other things actually, because I saw this, honestly. I saw the potential that you could be,
well, thank you for saying I'm pretty anyway.
Well, I have to be blind not to see that. But anyway, the idea was to get you to see the role that I had crafted, even before I met you. I wanted to see if you would be able to at least open your mouth and say some things. I wanted to hear you talk, because that's another thing. A lot of times, some of us filmmakers, we make this cardinal mistake where you see a pretty woman or a nice looking guy and you think that they can actually deliver those lines that the writer or the director, foresees. And sometimes it's not true. So when I talked to you about it, I realized eventually, that when I told you to say something, you said it, the way I wanted it said. And it helps. And eventually I was right, in my opinion.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, because you had a lot of great actors, actresses on set.
On set, yes.
One of the finest. I mean, I learned a lot from them too.
Yes, of course.
Because you learn from each other.
Exactly. Which is, again, that's the driving force behind filmmaking, that you go in there, come out knowing more than you knew before you went in.
Always. So let me ask you this: any production at hand? Yes.
Oh yeah, I have something coming up, and it's I have a series of short films I want to shoot, and I have Jericho Road coming up in April, and that's a feature. And then of course I will be completing the series on television, the series television that I've already shot. The editing part of it will be completed this coming year. But film is an ongoing thing, so it's never a dull moment,
So let me ask you this: as a veteran in the movie industry, what can you say you've contributed to help the upcoming directors, writers, all those that want to follow
be a part of filmmaking, filmmaking business? Well, my thing is, I'm a strong advocate for screenplay. I'm a very strong advocate for screenplay, and that contribution part of it. The reason why I stress so much on screenplay is because me and the rest of the filmmakers out there, we are independent filmmakers in Hollywood, and it's always very difficult to find the kind of money that you want to use or you want to employ into your filmmaking business. So, but because of the lack of money thereof, it's important that you be faced with less difficulties by eliminating the most principal one, which is that you don't work on a movie that is based on a bad written screenplay. So find you a good screenplay, basically, and then go from there, because it will eliminate a whole lot of other things. And of course, the next best thing to that would be make sure that the actors that you have can deliver.
Yes, talking about the screenplay thing, you'll have this seminar coming up.
Yes. Sometime this summer. I have one in April. If I don't do it in April, but of course I will intimate you guys with it. It will be in June, right after school is out, and that seminar is coming up here in Houston.
Yes, and it's a 3 day seminar.
It's a 3 day seminar.
$150.
Yes.
Which is not bad for 3 days to learn how to write and create.
Yes, it will teach you the fundamentals of screenwriting. So that way, at least you know where to start, because each screenplay has to have a beginning, a middle, and an ending.
Exactly.
And if you can get those facets of it, into one comprehensive pool, you'll be able to do it. And that's what I'm going to be teaching. And
Mr. Dan is going to let us know when the exact date will be. We'll be telling you guys about it here on
Facebook,
on Vidia Talk to let them know.
Vidia Talk, exactly. I'll come back.
We'll let them know. So, Mr. Dan, you're also an author.
Yes.
Could you tell us about some of this?
Yes, I have some books here. Thanks for letting me bring these books.
You're welcome.
And
Yeshua, my love.
Yeshua, my love. For those of you who don't know who Yeshua is, that's the name they gave Jesus Christ when he was born. So that I did something regarding his relationship with Mary Magdalene. Don't worry, I love Jesus Christ. And this is just...
Yeah, I'm curious now.
this is short of me saying that it's an amazing book because I wrote it. I would rather say that it's a book that if you picked it up, you won't be able to pick it down. Put it down. And it's everything that I have here is on Amazon.com, or you can go to my publishers. My last book, the book that I just recently completed, is called Blood of Legends.
Is it the one with the vampire?
Yeah, that's the vampire story. But only I'm trying to teach America. No, okay, I won't say that. This is a different kind of vampire story. Okay. And it has the elements that you won't really believe. And the good part of it is that it starts all the way from Nigeria. And when the two vampires migrated, they came into Louisiana, So the story begins in 1856, and then in 2011, they found themselves, in Louisiana, New Orleans, and it's a beautiful story.
Mr. Don, you're deep.
It's a fantastic book. That was just my recent, very recent. I haven't even launched to this, and this one here is it's called Solemn City. That's the book before this one. Solemn City is a diatribe, a political diatribe on Nigeria, but it's also a crime story. Fantastic read, if you ask me. Of course, being the writer, what can I tell you? And it's all on. You can pick it up on from Amazon, and iUniverse.com is my publishers. iUniverse is my publisher. Then 12 Million Nights is a ghost story that I wrote. That's the book before Solemn City, and 12 Million Nights, a ghost story. Fashioned after the legendary Anne Palmer in Jamaica. There's this woman that killed every husband that she ever lived with, way back in the 17th or 18th century. So it's just, a story,
Awesome.
not on Anne Palmer, but based on that.
Wonderful.
Yes. So they're all available.
So, yeah, I know you love to write. Like
Yes, I do.
you told me whenever you wake up, the first thing you do is to write.
Yeah, coffee first though.
Okay.
Coffee, then I'll
And then
sit
he
back,
starts writing.
and I'll start writing, yeah.
That shows you he
Yes.
loves to write.
No, it's dedication, and everybody can actually find a way to get themselves dedicated in what they want to do. If it's writing, then you have to find that niche at that point in time where you will say, okay, now it's for me to write. With the kids around, no, they won't bother you.
So, Mr. Don, we're taking a break right now, guys. After the break, we'll put Mr. Don on the hot seat.
Yeah, well done.
Don't touch that dial.
Visit madecityhair.com and purchase quality hair. Visit madecityhair.com and purchase quality hair.
Welcome back, guys. So before we left, we went on break. I said we're gonna put Mr. Don Okolo on the hot seat. So
Now, looks like I'm born in already.
so
Yes. Ask me.
Are you currently dating anyone?
Oh, Jesus.
That's why it's called the hot seat.
It's called the hot seat. No.
No?
No. No. Really? No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, you heard it. It's not dating anyone. But for those of you that, like what you see, you might want to send in your application.
Yeah.
Send us an email or something. If you want to get to meet Dan or hook up with him, let us know right here on Vidia Talk. So thank you so much, Mr. Dan. Thank you so much.
That's a good one. I like it.
Thank you so much for being on our show.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
It's been an honor to have you here.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
I'm really grateful. So
Yeah.
don't touch that, guys. We'll be right back.
Visit madecityhair.com and purchase quality hair. Visit madecityhair.com and purchase quality hair.
Welcome back. It was such an honor and a pleasant experience here with Mr. Don Okolo. I really do appreciate that, Mr. Don. Come back sometime. And I'd like to thank our audience, viewers, my co-producers here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and keep watching. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much. Bye.
Next episode on Vidia Talk.
And don't forget, we got to interview Janet Jackson.
Wow.
She was just a young teenager.
Wow.
And she was just coming off.
My brother is Peter Brown, and they had aborted Country Co. If I worked for you, you wouldn't be able to get enough money in a contract out of Country Co to dig up a 10-foot hole, so let me be.
Either he dies tonight, or you do. Your choice.
I'm not cutting your balls clean off your scrotum because the devil is pleading with me to spare you and to damn the consequences and do the deal.
I am here, America. Where is the red carpet? I've come with 3 of the most beautiful women in the world, and you are nowhere to be found. These are my wives. Not to worry. I know that you are a one-woman nation, and I will be inconspicuous with the way that I practice this whorish blend of bigamy and the eccentric 2-timing scheme that I've written and packaged just for you. And it will be going down in your living room. Your temerity rubs me the wrong way. And your worldwide reach angers me. See, that is why I've come to cut you down to size. Not bigger than Texas and Oklahoma.
I don't care how much he makes off the deal. 10 million barrels of oil from Nigeria is a hell of a friendship. Yeah. Yep. Tar sands. It's the new crude. And I want a piece of it. So Brad, tell me. See a Nigerian.
This is the woman you left me to marry? The virgin? A black virgin?
Why have you come to Roxanne? We understand that you do not have a good legal representation. Our law firm stands like a giant sequoia,
And you want Roxanne to hire your services.
Paul Maestro and his offer. The Sergio Constantino threat. And whatever else could be out there lurking dangerously close.
Shelley and Lyndon are high school. These ladies are solid, heavyweights. Shelley and Lyndon can't land the kinds of punches these two can. They have a reputation.
Shelley and Lyndon just got here.
I say we take them to the finest restaurant for their last supper.
I'm not too sure about Attorney Brumble and Company.
Sorry, sir, but the two lightweights are waiting.
Why do you say that?
They have lost 75% of the cases for Roxanne. What else would the two of you want to know?
Bring them in.
Yes, sir.
My brother called me right before this flight. And the African nation of Senegal with her newly discovered oil deposits are about to launch the biggest project.
Wait. He's here.
What do you have to eat here?
There's a man with Contrico, and his name is Peter Brown. Find him. If in the next few weeks we fail to locate him, the GMX Group will collapse as a company.
He'd wonder how you knew I was coming in 1 week earlier than planned.
Simple. You called to have me pick you up.
And I guess you believe I'm betraying him by sleeping with you?
Take a few days off. I'll hold down the turf. You deserve it.
Thanks, Obina. Thanks for letting me do this.
Wale, I want to make sure he's made Abuja. I want the details of that deal in my hands before Casey meets with him in his office tomorrow. She must be looking sharp as a tack. Hello?
Take a look behind. Assholes. Africans who have long overstayed their welcome in these United States.
He is her doctor. He would have knowingly hurt her.
Damn you! And damn him!
Don't soil your hands, Mr. Olisa. Let me do your dirty work.
The huge confrontation finally comes to an end.
Next episode on Vidia Talk.